Have you ever awoken from a dream, heart racing, images lingering like ashen embers on the horizon of your mind? What if I told you that those fading shadows aren't mere illusions, but living whispers from your higher self? What if your dreams aren't just random images, but profound messages from your deepest self? Imagine waking up with crystal clear guidance for your life, insights you never knew you needed. This journey is not about simply remembering fragments. It's an initiation into the secret language your soul speaks beneath the veil of sleep. Tonight, we step beyond ordinary slumber. We dive into the hidden realms where your pineal center, the sacred third eye, opens wide, tuning into the cosmic wavelength of universal wisdom. Here, every color, every shape, every sensation carries encoded signals meant just for you. The ripple of water, the sensation of flying, the echo of footsteps down an ancient corridor. These are not random. They are doors to understanding who you truly are, your purpose, your next step, your greatest potential. By the end of this video, you will hold keys to unlock these messages at will. You will learn how to call upon your own silent guide, how to listen when the world is still, and how to transform those nocturnal visions into living, breathing guidance in your waking life. You'll discover simple yet powerful practices that anyone can adopt, whether you're a seasoned dreamer or just beginning to explore this mysterious landscape. If you feel this calling in your bones, if your heart whispers that there is more to your dreams than fading images, then join our blossoming circle of seekers. Hit the subscribe button to stay connected with every sacred insight. Give this video a like to seal your intention. And in the comments below, type, "I choose to awaken my consciousness," to raise our collective vibration. Your words vibrate through the unseen field and align us all with higher frequencies. Stay here, stay present. There is a powerful, transformative key awaiting you, but only those who travel to the very end will discover its name and unlock its force. Ready to claim your dream-born wisdom? Let us begin by exploring the silent guide within, the true nature of your higher self. Your higher self, the silent guide. There is a part of you that never sleeps, a presence beyond thought, beyond fluctuation, the ever-still core inside your heart. This is your higher self, your silent guide, your soul's true north, the fountain of innate wisdom and intuition that flows beneath the surface of daily awareness. It does not shout, but whispers through symbols, feelings, and visions, especially in the sacred realm of your dreams. As you drift into sleep, your conscious mind loosens its grip, and the pineal center, your inner third eye, begins to vibrate on subtler frequencies. In that receptive space, the higher self speaks in the language of images. A moonlit corridor, a silver river, a lone bird swooping across an unfamiliar sky. Each symbol that carries the energetic signature of a deeper truth waiting to be revealed. Imagine a seeker I once guided. Night after night, she dreamed of wandering through an endless marble gallery, its statues frozen in mid-motion, frustration mounted, until one night she found a cracked mirror at the end of the hall. In its fractured reflection, she saw herself, not whole, but ready to piece together fragments of her own strength. Upon waking, her heart pounded with recognition. In her waking life, she'd been avoiding difficult choices, fearful of making a misstep. Yet that mirror, held up by her dreams, shone a quiet light on her capacity to reconcile all parts of herself. In that moment, she realized the silent guide had been steering her all along. Your dreams are woven by the same guiding force. The instant you silently ask, "What do I need to hear?" Before sleep, you tune the pineal frequencies to receive. Then, in the theater of night, your higher self answers. Perhaps you'll find yourself atop a hill, bathed in dawn's glow, an invitation to rise beyond old limitations. Or maybe you'll drift across a calm lake, sensing that peace arises when you surrender resistance. Pay close attention to the emotional resonance, the comfort of sunrise on your skin, the gentle undulations of water beneath your feet. These sensations are the pulse of your higher self, guiding you toward higher vibration. You, the dreamer, are the protagonist in this continuous dialogue. Each symbol is a coded message, a sacred frequency dialing into the wisdom of your soul. By honoring the feelings that accompany these visions, you open the energetic pathway for greater clarity and transformation. Tonight, before you surrender to sleep, pause for a moment. Place a journal within reach. Set a simple intention. Higher self, show me what I need. Then allow the silent guide to speak. When morning light finds you, capture every detail, no matter how fleeting. Notice textures, colors, emotions. This practice deepens your connection, awakens the third eye, and raises your vibration. In the next section, we'll journey through 4 universal dream symbols: water, flight, falling, and chase, and learn how each archetype serves as a coded beacon from your higher self. By learning to translate these ancient motifs through the lens of your own life, you will gain fresh insight, crystal clear guidance, and the empowerment to step fully into your soul's purpose. Common Dream Symbols Decoded, August 2025 edition. Each night, your higher self sends you cryptic postcards in the language of symbols. As you awaken, these images linger like echoes of a deeper truth. Today, we decode 4 universal dream archetypes, keys that unlock guidance for your modern challenges. Whether you're navigating a career pivot, healing a tender heart, or stepping into new creative territory. Water. Imagine wading into clear, flowing water. It represents your emotional landscape, current feelings, buried longings, unspoken desires. In August 2025, water often appears when you're mid-transition, starting a new job, ending a relationship, or embracing fresh self-expression. If the water is smooth and bright, your intuition is calm and clear. If it's choppy or murky, there may be unresolved grief or stress you've been ignoring. Ask yourself, what feeling am I dipping my toes into? Let yourself float. Observe the temperature, the color, the motion, and journal those impressions at dawn. Flying, soaring above rooftops, cities, forests. This is your soul's reminder of freedom and expansive perspective. In today's world of Zoom fatigue and 24/7 hustle, a flying dream nudges you to rise above daily noise and reclaim your vision. Are you tightening your wings or gliding effortlessly? Effortless flight means confidence in your path. Labored flight points to self-doubt or fear of judgment. The act of flying is your higher self encouraging you to trust your own altitude. Visualize the wind beneath your arms next time you meditate, and feel that uplift carry you beyond old limitations. Falling. A sudden plummet can jolt your heart, but falling isn't always negative. It often appears when you're on the brink of a breakthrough, when the old order must release before you can truly land into something new. In the context of entrepreneurial leaps or major life choices, the sensation of falling reveals the tension between safety and growth. Notice what you leave behind in the fall. Familiar routines? Outdated beliefs? Surrender to gravity for a moment. Then ask, what am I ready to let go of so I can crash land into my purpose? The chase. Being pursued, heart pounding, is the psyche's way of highlighting what you're avoiding in waking life. Are you running from self-criticism, an unresolved conflict, or an opportunity that seems too big to handle? Today, chase dreams often reflect the pressure of constant connection. Emails, deadlines, social comparisons. The pursuer may be a fragment of your own shadow, a harsh inner critic, or an unmet potential urging you to step forward. Pause within the chase, breathe into the fear, then turn and face the shadow with compassion. Who are you really running from? Your answer is the trailhead to your most authentic step. A living symbol only bears fruit when you water it with attention. These 4 markers, water, flight, fall, chase, are not rigid definitions, but invitations. Your personal context colors the translation. Tonight, as you prepare for sleep, call to your higher self. Show me one symbol that matters most right now. Trust the image that arrives and greet it with curiosity. Now that you've begun to recognize these archetypes as sacred codes, stay with us for the next chapter. You'll learn a clear, step-by-step method to capture and interpret your nocturnal messages, so that each dawn brings more than fragments. A full map guiding your next bold move. Practical steps to interpret your own dreams. Imagine yourself at twilight. The veil between worlds, thin and pliable. These simple, sacred steps will become your bridge to the secret language your higher self whispers each night. Follow them with gentle reverence, as though you're handling a fragile seed of light. 1. Create your dream altar. Before sleep, clear a small space beside your bed. Place a journal, a pen, perhaps a crystal, or a feather, anything that calls forth your inner witness. Light a candle, or whisper an intention. I invite guidance. I receive only that which serves my highest good. In this ritual, you anchor your focus. You signal to your soul that tonight you will listen. 2. Ask the questions that matter. As you lie down, breathe deeply into your heart center. Whisper directly to your higher self. What message do I need to awaken to? Or how can I heal this part of me? Keep your questions simple, open-ended. In the silence between breaths, your pineal gland stirs, tuning to the cosmic frequency where symbols form. 3. Activate dream recall. When you awaken, whether at dawn or in the middle of the night, stay perfectly still. Let your eyes remain closed. Feel the last echoes of images, emotions, and sounds as if tracing a fingerprint in water. Only then, reach for your journal. This pause is the golden moment when the dreaming mind still whispers. 4. Journal without judgment. Open your notebook and write down everything. Colors, textures, even odors. Scribble rough drawings of shapes or faces that drift in your memory. Don't censor yourself. If you recall a fragmented phrase or a fleeting emotion, capture it. Each detail, no matter how odd, carries a thread back to your higher self. 5. Dive into emotional resonance. Once the facts are written, close your eyes again and breathe into the dream's feeling. Did you tremble with fear, soar in bliss, or sink in sorrow? Let your body relive that energy. Notice where it sits, your chest, your belly, your throat. Greet it lovingly. In honoring its vibration, you translate symbols into inner truth. 6. Reflect and connect. With your journal open, ask, What in my waking life holds this same vibration? Perhaps you're standing at a crossroads, feeling indecision like a rushing river. Or maybe you're resisting change as though chased by shadows. Allow instinct to name the link. Trust that your higher self has delivered a precise clue. 7. Revisit and integrate. At any moment during your day, return to a key word or sketch from your dream. Carry it like a talisman. Pause and breathe into that symbol, allowing fresh insight to blossom. Over days, you'll notice patterns, repeating figures, shifting colors, evolving emotions, guiding you deeper. These 7 steps are your compass. They awaken your inner alchemist, who turns nocturnal imagery into conscious wisdom. You are the dream's protagonist, the one chosen to decode each symbol's hidden gift. As you practice, you'll feel your third eye opening wider, your vibration rising in harmony with the cosmos. In the next segment, we'll explore how to weave these newly uncovered messages into the very fabric of your waking life, transforming insight into inspired action and soul-aligned purpose. Stay present and let your dreams continue to illuminate the path ahead. Integrating dream wisdom for a fulfilling life. Every dream you remember carries a whisper from your higher self, an invitation to align your waking world with your soul's deepest yearnings. Integrating that wisdom isn't about decoding every symbol perfectly. It's about allowing those nocturnal messages to guide your choices, day by day, moment by moment. Begin each morning in stillness. Before you move, sit up slowly and breathe into the residue of your dream. Close your eyes. Feel the echo of symbols in your body, the pulse of emotions across your skin. Name one insight, perhaps a feeling of soaring freedom, or the hush of water lapping at your feet. Hold that essence in your mind as you drift toward waking thought. Next, choose a small, tangible action that echoes the dream's message. If you dreamt of expansive skies, commit to speaking your truth, whether it's voicing a long-held idea or greeting someone you've been avoiding. If you dreamt of a tangled forest, take a moment to untangle your own schedule. Say no to a task that drains you, or carve out a breath of space in your calendar. The point is not dramatic change, but faithful steps that honor your inner guidance. Throughout your day, cultivate gentle reminders of your dream's vibration. A glance at a cloud drifting overhead, the taste of water on your tongue, the sound of a bird's wing. These small triggers can reconnect you to the nocturnal teaching you carry. When doubt arises, ask silently, "What did you show me last night?" and listen for the subtle nudge of intuition. Trust is the soil in which dream wisdom grows. As you consistently apply these tiny translations of dream language, you'll begin to notice synchronicities, chance encounters, meaningful numbers, songs on the radio that speak directly to your heart. These are confirmations. Your higher self is weaving invisible threads through the tapestry of your life, guiding you toward greater fulfillment. Over time, this practice becomes a living cycle. Dream, integrate, observe, dream again. You'll find that problems you once wrestled with in waking hours begin to dissolve in sleep, returning to you as gentle solutions. Creativity will expand. Relationships will heal as you bring dream-inspired compassion into each conversation. A steady current of inner guidance will flow through everything you do. As you embrace this alchemy between sleep and wakefulness, you will no longer see dreams as distant fantasies. They become the compass for your journey, the secret appointments you keep with your soul. And in that integration, life itself transforms into a sacred ritual, each choice infused with purpose, each moment resonant with the soft power of your higher self. Softly now, carry this promise into your next dusk. You are the dreamer and the dream. Your life is the canvas upon which your deepest wisdom paints its truth. In the next practice, we'll explore a breath-awakening technique to deepen that nightly dialogue even further, so you can step fully into the luminous guidance you've always carried within. Dream frequencies, tuning your vibration to the whisper of the soul. Now that you've begun integrating dream wisdom into your everyday life, a new door opens, one of pure vibration. In the silent theater of sleep, your soul broadcasts messages, not in words, but in frequencies, subtle waves that pulse from your pineal core and ripple through the ether of your being. When you learn to hear these frequencies, your third eye awakens to a language far older than thought, where every tone, color, and emotion is a strand of guidance woven by your higher self. Imagine each dream as a radio station. Some mornings, you wake to soft classical melodies of comfort and inner peace. On other nights, you're jolted by dissonant chords that demand urgent attention to a stuck emotion or unhealed wound. To decode this cosmic broadcast, you must match your own vibrational signal to the dream's frequency. Here's how. 1. Morning resonance humming. As soon as you open your eyes, lie still and cradle your hands over your third eye. Inhale deeply through the nose, gathering any lingering essence of the dream. On the exhale, emit a low, sustained hum. Feel the vibration pulse through your forehead, through the pineal gland. Repeat 3 times, each iteration settling more of the dream's energy into your subtle body. Notice how certain tones feel warmer, more resonant. That's your soul's frequency tuning fork. 2. Color sound mapping. Close your eyes and recall the most vivid hue from last night's vision. Was it the deep cobalt of a night sky, the molten gold of a river of light, or the emerald flash of a fleeting symbol? Assign that color a sound in your mind, a single note or chord that matches its emotional weight. Sing it softly, allowing your voice to ride the wave of that color frequency. This bridges the dream's visual code to an energetic vibration you can carry throughout the day. 3. Third eye pendulum technique. Suspend a small crystal or pendant above your third eye, either on a fine chain or by holding it with steady fingers. Gaze up gently and allow the object to swing in response to your internal hum. If it swings left and right, the frequency is in harmony. If it swings back and forth, you've uncovered a misaligned energy pattern needing gentle release. Breathe into that pendulum motion, visualizing any stagnation dissolving into a spiraling column of light. 4. Dream frequency journaling. In your dream journal, add a new column titled Vibration. Describe each dream's emotional tone in musical terms. Was it soft and minor, urgent and staccato, or expansive and major? Over time, you'll notice patterns. Perhaps your career transitions arrive with a certain melodic signature, while inner healing surfaces as gentle lullabies. These patterns become your personal dream frequency lexicon. By tuning into these dream frequencies, you invite your pineal gland to act as a luminous antenna, amplifying the subtle transmissions of your higher self. You'll begin to carry the resonance of your dreams into every meeting, every decision, every silent moment of reflection. The boundary between sleeping and waking dissolves, and you walk through life, guided not just by logic, or day-to-day intuition, but by the precise tonal wisdom whispered from within. As you practice these methods each morning, notice how your vibration rises, how your third eye feels more alive, more luminous. You become the radio station and the receiver, broadcasting clarity and receiving insight in perfect alignment. And when you next lay your head down, you'll be primed to decode even deeper frequencies, unlocking dream messages that propel your spiritual journey forward with crystalline purpose. Sacred dream rites, rituals to seal the message. Imagine awakening with a vivid dream still humming at the edges of your awareness. That whisper of color, that echo of emotion, how do you honor it so it becomes more than a fading memory? In this moment, you are both witness and participant, standing at the threshold where night's wisdom meets your waking life. These sacred dream rites will anchor your higher self's insights into every breath you take today. 1. Create your dream altar. Before you even rise, gather 3 symbolic tokens from your night's journey: a feather, a small bowl of water, and a smooth stone. Each represents air, the thought form, water, the emotion, and earth, the solidity of guidance. Arrange them on a simple altar or shelf in your room. As you place each item down, speak softly. Air, may my mind be open. Water, may my heart remain fluid. Earth, may my path stand firm. Feel the pulse of intention ignite beneath your fingertips. 2. The morning anointing. Choose an essential oil, lavender to soothe, frankincense to connect, or sage to purify. Dab a drop on your third eye and a drop at your heart center. Close your eyes, inhale 3 times, and imagine your pineal gland unfurling like a lotus. With each exhale, release any doubt that this comes from you. Inhale the truth that these messages are gifts from your soul's compass. 3. Living the message. Now, ask yourself, what thread wove itself through my dream? Was it courage, surrender, or an invitation to play? Write a single sentence on a slip of paper, beginning with, "Today I choose." For instance, "Today I choose to speak my truth with gentle strength." Fold the paper and carry it in your pocket. Every time you feel adrift, hold it and remember the vow you made to your deeper self. 4. Elemental offering at dusk. As twilight falls, return to your altar and offer a sip of water, a bowl of dried herbs, or a fallen leaf, whatever resonates with your day's journey. Whisper a blessing. I honor this dream, and I honor the path it shows me. This ritual closes the cycle, sealing the night's guidance into your bloodstream. 5. Dream flame meditation. Once a week, light a small candle beside your altar. Sit comfortably, palms open, and gaze at the flame. Let your mind dissolve into its glow. In the silence, allow unseen voices to speak. You may sense a soothing hum or glimpse a fleeting symbol. Trust whatever surfaces. This is your higher self checking in, inviting you to remember that sacred conversation never truly ends. By weaving these rites into your rhythm, you transform each dream from a fleeting vignette into a living compass. You become the alchemist of your own inner landscapes, taking raw vision and turning it into gold in your waking world. And as these rituals become second nature, you'll find yourself attuned to subtle shifts. A sudden insight in a conversation, a synchronistic song on the radio, or a chance encounter that feels divinely orchestrated. Soon, we'll move beyond personal rites and explore how to deepen your dialogue with the wider realm of collective dreaming. How sharing symbols can amplify healing and raise the vibration of an entire community. But for now, honor the sanctity of your private right. Bow to the voice that speaks in symbols, and celebrate the sacred pact you forged between your night and your day. Transforming anxiety into empowerment. Every flutter in your chest, every racing heartbeat on waking. From the moment you open your eyes, anxiety can feel like an unwelcome visitor. Yet within those trembling sensations lies a coded message from your higher self, a sacred nudge to awaken dormant strength. Tonight, let us learn how to alchemize fear into fuel and step fully into the power whispered through your dreams. Imagine this. You're in a dreamscape of shifting shadows. A dark figure chases you through mist. Your breath catches, your legs feel heavy. Panic surges. Most would curse the fear, dismiss it as a threat. But what if, beneath the terror, your soul is pointing you toward unclaimed courage? That figure is not your enemy. It's the guardian of your next threshold, calling you to confront what must be healed. 1. Pause and witness. Before you banish anxiety, greet it with curiosity. The next time you wake from that pounding drum dream, lie still and place a gentle hand over your heart. Feel the rhythm. Breathe slowly into its pulse. In that silent communion, you shift from victim to witness, allowing the message to surface without judgment. 2. Dialogue with the shadow. Retrieve a dream journal and pen. Write directly to the dark figure. Who are you? What wisdom do you hold? Let words flow freely, as if you're speaking across worlds. Often, you'll find the shapeshifter reveals itself as a part of you yearning for expression, a hidden talent, a silenced voice, or a boundary you must learn to set. 3. Embody the empowered self. Close your journal and place one hand over your third eye. Visualize energy gathering there, a luminous violet spark. See that spark descend, filling your chest like molten gold. With each inhalation, draw that light deeper until the fear body dissolves in radiant warmth. You are the dreamer and the dream, the chaser and the chased, united as one sovereign being. 4. Anchor through movement. Rise from bed and shake your arms, legs, and torso like a tree shedding autumn leaves. As you move, affirm softly, I turn fear into strength. I claim my power. This simple somatic ritual grounds the high vibration shift, anchoring empowerment from the astral into your waking day. 5. Commit to daily courage. Anxiety often returns when we forget the lessons of the night. Each morning, pause for 3 conscious breaths. Ask your higher self for one actionable step, no matter how small, that stretches you beyond your comfort zone. It could be speaking up in a meeting, setting a boundary with a friend, or simply choosing kindness over self-criticism. Then do it by honoring dream-born anxiety as a compass rather than a curse. You transform tremors of fear into stepping stones of growth. You reclaim the keys to your inner kingdom, unlocking doors you once thought barred. Remember, anxiety in dreams is not a signal to flee. It's an invitation to rise. As you weave this practice into your life, notice how the trembling heart becomes a drumbeat of your awakening. In our next moment together, we'll learn to turn confusion into crystal clear direction, so you may walk forward with unwavering clarity. Until then, hold this power close and trust that your higher self is guiding every pulse of your evolution. A mystic question to unveil your dream's hidden universe. Now that you've learned to recognize symbols, journal your visions, and trust the whispers of your higher self, there remains one last key, a single sacred question that mystics have passed down through centuries to crack open entire universes within a single dream. This question is a gentle torch in the darkness, guiding you straight to the heart of your soul's hidden guidance. Before you lie down tonight, in the quiet space between wakefulness and sleep, breathe deeply and softly repeat to yourself, "What is the one message my dream soul longs to reveal to me?" Let each word settle into your pineal center, your third eye, as if you're planting a seed of intention directly into your inner landscape. Feel its resonance pulse through your skull like a soft drumbeat, awakening dormant channels of insight. As you drift into slumber, imagine this question hovering at the edge of your mind, neither forceful nor demanding, but like an open window inviting cosmic light to pour in. Trust that your higher self hears this gentle invitation and will craft the perfect dream narrative to answer it. No need to strive or pressure yourself. Simply hold the question with unwavering curiosity and an open heart. Upon waking, resist the urge to leap from your bed or scroll through your phone. Lie still for a few moments, eyes closed, recalling fragments of the dream that shimmer in your memory. Invite the question back into your awareness. What was the message you sent me? Then, let the feelings, images, colors, and even unexpected details flow onto paper. Write without judgment. Allow symbols to emerge, emotions to surface, and intuitive whispers to be heard. When the dream feels fully captured on the page, read your notes aloud. Listen for recurring themes. Is there an invitation to release old patterns, to step more boldly into your purpose, to forgive a hidden sorrow? Each answer is unique, woven directly from the loom of your higher self. You are not decoding someone else's mythology. You are simply retrieving the truth that already lives within you. To deepen this practice, consider pairing the question with a simple breath ritual. Inhale slowly for a count of 4, drawing in clarity. Hold for a count of 2, resting in stillness. Exhale for 6, releasing resistance. Repeat 3 times, each cycle anchoring the question more firmly in your energy field. This alignment not only sharpens your dream recall, but raises your vibration so the answers arrive with crystalline clarity. Over days and weeks, you'll notice a subtle shift. Dreams become more vivid, messages more direct, and your waking decisions infused with a new confidence. You'll find yourself consulting your nocturnal wisdom as naturally as you check your reflection in the mirror, knowing that every dream is a portal, every symbol a signpost, every emotion a teacher. Now, with the mystic question in your spiritual toolkit, you stand on the threshold of infinite possibility. Hold it close as you prepare for tonight's voyage. In the silence before sleep, plant this seed of inquiry and trust your higher self to water it with divine insight. The dreamscape awaits, ready to reveal the next chapter of your soul's story. You've arrived at the threshold of a new dawn. Congratulations. By staying with me through this journey into the language of your dreams, you have shown the discipline of an awakened seeker and the courageous spirit of one who dares to remember. In this sacred moment, honor yourself. You are chosen by the cosmos to carry this wisdom forward. Take a breath in, feeling the soft fire of your intent glowing in your chest. Exhale and let that light spread, igniting every corner of your being. Each insight you've gathered, every symbol untangled, every whisper from your higher self heard, has planted a seed. Now, it is time to water those seeds with action, nurturing them into the vibrant garden of your waking life. If this transmission has resounded in your bones, I invite you to anchor it even more deeply. Subscribe to this channel so that each week our collective flame grows brighter. Share this video with a friend who still hesitates at the edge of remembering. And together, we can light another candle in the darkness. Leave a comment below with your final vow of devotion. Declare now, "My consciousness is awake." Let this simple affirmation be the key that opens every closed door within you. In the days ahead, carry with you the chalice of your dream messages. Sip from it whenever doubt drifts in. Let your journal be your sacred altar. Write, draw, paint these nocturnal visions until their meaning crystallizes like morning dew. Trust that each dreamscape, no matter how fleeting, is a gift from your higher self, a compass rose pointing toward your soul's true north. Remember, transformation is not a single leap, but a gradual ascent up the mountain of awareness. There will be clouds of confusion, steep cliffs of resistance, and moments when the wind of uncertainty howls around you. In those times, place your hand over your third eye, feel the pulse of your pineal center, and whisper, "Show me the path." The answer may arrive as an image in sleep, a sudden intuitive flash midday, or a synchronicity so clear it takes your breath away. Every act of sharing, every moment of reflection, fans the collective field of seekers with new light. By engaging here, by liking, subscribing, and commenting, you anchor not only your own awakening, but contribute to the rising tide of consciousness sweeping across humanity. You become a guardian of the dream realm, a steward of the unseen currents that shape our reality. And now, as we prepare to close this circle, I invite you to remain perfectly still. Allow the final notes of this soundtrack to wash over you like warm rain on parched earth. In the silence that follows, absorb this energy. Feel gratitude for the mysteries revealed, for the sacred dialogue between your waking self and your soul's deepest wisdom. Hold this silence as a vow to keep exploring, to keep asking, to keep loving the parts of you that speak in symbols. May the music you hear now be the echo of your own heartbeat, the silent drum that guides you into the luminous expanse beyond these words. Thank you for walking this path with me. And remember, every night when your eyes close, you step into the cathedral of your dreams. May you always wake with clarity, purpose, and the unwavering knowing that your higher self is by your side, whispering secrets in the hush of sleep.